Here we go, set! Set, go! Set up! Ready? Set! Ready? Go! Set! Hut! Ready up! Ready, ready? On the ready! Hut, hut! Here we go, here we go! Set up! Let's go! Ready? Down! Ready? Ready, break! Set, go! Ready, ready! Ready? Come on, go! Set! Hut! On the set! Ready, ready? Let's go now! Hut, hut! Ready, ready? Ready? Set up!
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we're going to look.
So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Here we go, set! Ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, go!
Throwing again. Madden. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this out past the 25. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Go!
They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offense, Charles, what we've talked about, how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team Get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe, but that's much easier said than done.
Off play action. Madden, he'll buy some time right. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to...
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A throw over the middle, taken in. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. And worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel...
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
Let's go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half.
They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 1st and 10, Madden. That's caught by Myers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw. Madden. It's Myers again with another catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madden steps away to his left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Back to throw. Madden. That is caught at the 7.
And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A final shot before break. Madden steps away. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Oh, this is a great decision right here.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Madden.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent work.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Open man is Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Rolling to his right. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Madden. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
The Raiders now set to get the football back.
They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. How do you get back into the game? Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now here's a throw that's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Felix and Uzama, the man to get home for the sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Madden. Under pressure, they got him again.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Off play action. Madden. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Off the play fake. Madden flush to his right. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Oh, he fakes a spike. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, Madden. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. To throw on 2nd down. Madden. Mayer there to bring it in. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Well, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Being chased out left. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
On the set.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
Off the bootleg. Madden sliding out of the pocket.
And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Madden escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
Hope my mama was watching tonight.
Celebrate tonight. Ready? Set, go! Ready? 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 Go! Come on, come on! Hunt! Set! Ready, ready? Let's go now! Ready, ready! Okay, break!
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field.
On the jump!
On first first and 10. Madden. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 3 catches, 51 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. And Davante's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Madden.
That was complete out to Michael Mayer. And he'll get to it right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw again.
Slant to Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Partner, are they going to cover him? Well, that's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
But what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here first and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And it's complete to Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Off the bootleg. Madden. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Let's go.
Off play action. Madden out to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard.
Off the play fake. Madden eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. Taking it in from the 20.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're...
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. 27 yards. As these guys are able to extend their lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, first and 10.
Okay, ready? Go!
Off play action. Madden flushed out right.
Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Madden flush to his right. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Back to throw. Madden escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. So, all right, we'll... Off play action. Madden, he'll buy some time right.
Now he's loose again.
And he gets this one down to the 24. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a spec.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Looking to throw. Madden.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Chauncey Golston
able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Throwing on first down. Madden. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Madden rolling to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 28 yards.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Let's go now.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Off play action. Madden. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. On first down, Madden.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Back to throw. Madden.
For a right side pulled in by Mayer.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Operating from the gun. Madden buying time to his left. In trouble, and he's taken down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Off the bootleg. Madden. And he's going to go down again. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
This offensive line flat out.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points in the game?
No, but what a second half the adjustment.
Hey, let's keep building momentum now. Bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that.
Ready. Go. Let's go. Hunt. Down. Ready. Ready. Hot. Come on. Set it up. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Ready. Set, go.
It's Week 17 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown! Davante Adams with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Operating from the gun, Madden. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively.
Automatic
what did you
first
see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Madden eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Looking to throw. Madden. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
On the move to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've wanted to attack.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams within sight now of the all-time record for touchdowns in a career.
And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him all those times.
He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers.
Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. There he goes again. Inside the 20, Davante Adams. Touchdown.
Davante Adams drawing closer to Jerry Rice with career touchdown number 206.
And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Hustle, hustle. Let's go.
Off the bootleg. Madden being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Play action. Madden. And that's complete to Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden taking a shot here for Marshall. He's got it at the 15.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall.
58 yards.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the... On 1st and 10, Madden. For Marshall, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Tag.
Throwing on 1st down. Madden. He hits Adams complete. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208.
And the Raiders are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. The Raiders offense ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, Madden. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes in.
Anyone trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. On 1st and 10, Madden. This is caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 208, tying Jerry Rice for the most ever in NFL history.
And the Raiders start to open this lead even wider here. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field.
Come on, set. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Madden.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack, and speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get in?
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Commanders and the Raiders, all that and more, coming up next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. First down, Madden. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Madden. He finds his man. Complete. That's Myers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The play fake. Madden forced out to his left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Madden. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 209, breaking Jerry Rice's record. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And that is incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden, flush to his right. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're...
Already had the 2 touchdown passes with the last drive. He ran one in, so now 3 total touchdowns for him here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Let's go.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Madden. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Off play action. Madden steps away. Now he's into the clear again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Their mobile quarterback. 39 yards. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good, too. On 1st and 10, Madden. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Go.
Looking to throw. Madden escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Back to throw. Madden. Caught on the right side by Adams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now an injury timeout, and that is Davante Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Their mobile, agile quarterback. 48 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into...
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Throwing to start the drive.
Madden. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's caught by Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pick up there. Throwing on 1st down. Madden buying time to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So that's the rookie's first trip. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he?
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden steps away to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Come on, set. Ready?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Off play action. Madden out to his left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Ready?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Madden. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They find some open field here. The big fella. He may go. Sheds off the tackle, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in.
Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Rolling to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, They certainly were there in this one, huh?
Bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that.